Hi there, this is Amy Nash, and I wanted to just send out a little message to everybody of Happy New Year. I know it's not New Year's Day, and it feels like it's a little late to do that, but I'm actually a really big believer that the new year and the energy that comes with the renewal of Happy New Year should be really every day. I think that we should have that positivity and that, genuine amount of hope carry us through an entire year. And given the fact that like 2020 was such a wild freaking ride, I think that the hope that we're putting into 2021 really should carry through long past that first day when we were saying Happy New Year to everybody. So I wanted to just put out a video when it felt right to me, and today felt right to me. So happy new year, everybody. Happy 2021. I hope that it can be hope-filled, joy-filled, peace-filled, calm, all of the things that we all need as people. For this year and onward, I've worked really hard in my life to be a positive person, a glass half full person, look at things very rosy, and not be jaded based on experiences I've had, things I've done, all sorts of conditions and situations and things, and just really be a positive person. And it takes work, it takes effort. And I really wanted to just put that out there that I think that we all like have to work at that and have some effort at that. And I think that if we all have put in the work of that and put in the effort, that we can have really a better place. I took a break from social media simply to just kind of recalibrate that positiveness, because I think that sometimes social media becomes this place where we make it our only form of communication versus making it a tool for communication. And it's really powerful to be able to have good conversations, whether it be in voice or Zoom or all of those kinds of things when you need to have them, because there is an authenticity and a genuineness. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do this in video form, is because I've had some encouragement recently from people that have said that they've enjoyed some of the videos that I've done and some of the live and interview kinds of things that I've done, because they have an authenticity and a realness. And I wanted to just challenge and put that out there, that that's one of the things that I want to do a little bit more in 2021, is just share that a little bit more. I think that social media sometimes, like, we get caught up in trying to have our pictures be these perfectly filtered little things that Instagram can help us with and whatever. And it's just better to just be who we are and be as real as we are and all of that. And now that I'm in my 40s, like, I have to embrace that, because I'm getting wrinkles and I'm getting gray hair and I'm getting all of these things, and I can't Photoshop it all out, and I don't have time or the energy to do that. So this is life. So this is who we are. And so 2021 for me is really a lot of embracing that, embracing just who we are and what are your strengths and what are your identities, because you can lose your identity a little bit in the busyness and day to day of things, when really our true strength is really being who we are and being the strong people that we are. And I have a particular like heart pitter patter for seeing women do that, and really finding out who you are and being strong in that. So I really want to see that happen a lot more in 2021, and to really see that for everybody personally, but I just have that extra special place for seeing that with women, and empowering women in their stories, and in being beyond and better than your story. So that's a little bit of the message I wanted to share today. I also wanted to put out there, like, one of the things that I'm going to be very committed to, or two more things that I'm going to be very committed to. One is art and creativity, and just doing more art. I've kind of found and picked up a paintbrush in the last like few weeks, and it just had this therapeuticness that I had forgotten about, or I table. I mean, I know that it's good for me, but yet I table that sometimes in the times when I'm either busy or when things are really good. I turn to art when I'm processing really hard things, and when I struggle in lots of aspects, and when I'm also in a super positive place, I run to it also. But I really should embrace it, not just in those extremes, but also in that gray area too. So that's one commitment that I have for this next year, is to just make it a part of my daily practice a little bit more. I have floated in and out of doing art, um over the course of my life. And I just feel like this is that time when in Revelation that I should just do that in a better practice, you know. So I speak of practice a lot. So it's time to put that into my practice. And then my last thing is to really embrace wellness more. You know, I miss doing the 5Ks. I miss training for them. I miss all the things that go with that. And consequently, like I put my wellness in 2020 on slightly the back burner, and wellness has, you know, 8 dimensions of it and has more layers to it than just physical wellness, but they all feed into each other. And really concentrating on physical wellness in a way that I did a few years ago very strongly is something I have to come back to. And embracing that just the last few days has really felt good. And it just reminded me, you know, how much I need to do that more. I typically set my like physical wellness goals in November, or October. Sometimes it's usually when I go to the cabin in the woods, and I did that this year. And I really needed to consciously think about what does 2021 look like with that. So I kind of prep for it in those final months of a year, and then I just dig into it into the main year. So it's not really a resolution. It's more like get a strategy, get a plan, and then you execute that plan. And 2020, I got lax in that, and like many of us did. And I feel like 2021 is the year that we all should really embrace real strength and authenticity of ourselves, our real wellness, our real motivations, and our talents and our businesses and work and all of the things, family and values and things that are important, because 2020 taught us that those things are the most important things. So my 2021 is taking everything I learned in 2020 and putting them into almost like an acceleration plan of just cutting out the crap and the drama, and keeping things as simple and beautiful and joyous and peaceful and momentum building, empowering building, and lifting others as I possibly can. And in that process, I will be lifted as well. So that's my goal. I want to put out positive content, positive posts, positive talks, positive conversations. I want to have positive conversations with everyone, and really just be in that space, because that feels the best to me. It has always felt the best to me, but it really needs to be an intentional focus this next year. So that's what I hope for everyone. Actually, find your creativity, your art, your focus, your wellness, whatever those things mean to you, define them, and then own them and make them yours. That's my hopes for everyone in 2021. And I think if everyone can have a little bit of effort in that, we'll have a better place. So with that, happy new year. Have a wonderful day, week, powerful year. Have just that joy and peace and calm, and minimize the chaos and all the things that we need 2021 to be. We're all filled with hope now because the year has started. And so it's up to us to execute the hope in through our actions and through our words and through all the things that we need to do to make that real. So I am challenging myself in that. I'm challenging others in that. I hope that we all can be better people and create a better community, a better place. And that's really up to all of us in our own actions. So with that, have a great day, have a powerful week, and a little bit of kudos to my life partner, Ben. He really kind of grounds me in a lot of things, and I can have those conversations sometimes that are where I ask him to critique me, or have some good challenging conversations that make me better. And I really appreciate him for that. It's very much a partnership and a teamwork that makes us strong and makes us good. And I appreciate that a lot. And so I don't always thank him as much as I should. And I wanted to just do that because I don't know that I would be, you know, forward moving in the momentum that I am without having a partner in that. So that is really I know it's powerful and important to say, and I think that we all should say those things more and more, and execute those things more and more by just talking about that and sharing that. Those are not things that we should hold inside, and gratitude should be shared, and love should be shared. And so I'm doing that. So I just really want to give him kudos. So thank you. Love you all, and have a great day, week, and year.